Uh, huh. I just noticed that I dropped offline for a second there. So yeah, OBS says I'm doing good, but huh. Wondered what happened there. Maybe it's just a hiccup in my internet. I don't know. Hopefully it was just a hiccup. That's gonna make a pain for the VOD, ain't it? Crap. So, anyways. Stola is calling. Shale and I have been reviewing the cryptic files and uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems to be eager to speak with you all. Come find us when you're ready. They need more voice acting. I can't read all this stuff. Uncanny timing. D. Let's make our... Yeah. Now, one thing that I do a lot of times is rather than just teleport places, I like walking. I like going through the environments or riding chocobos when I have time. Okay. Heading for the containment complex, right this way. Is there a way to hide my mouse? 1 second here. Is that it? There you go. Okay, mouse is hidden. I should have thought of that a long time ago. Since my average stream bitrate is too high. I lowered it a little bit. Let's see if that helps. Most of this stuff I don't understand how it all works. I lowered my bitrate a little bit to see if that will help things out. Okay, anyways, let's get back to this. Oh yeah, they're looking at this stone. What say you? Given that all the data is stored within electrode devices, Shale's expertise has proven invaluable. Okay, Shale, what do you got? Please be voice acting.
Ah, you're just in time for a progress report.
Good.
The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor. I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
Oh, that smile scares me.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity. Which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoralja in its use. Thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the Source. After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, A tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
Give me a moment.
Why do I got a bad feeling about this? Isn't that white aura site? Have they made that connection? It's been a while. Yustola, what are you thinking?
My word.
Ishtola?
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
Gleams like the dawn's first light. It reminds me of Azum's crystal.
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azum? A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
My apologies.
You're supposed to turn the ringer off, Krill.
Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking.
Cryo.
That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex. Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
don't remember who Ochika
You'd
is.
best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
I'll kick myself when I realize who it is.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done. We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Well then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
Trail to the heavens. Trail to the heavens. I'm with it tonight, aren't I, folks? Lowering the bitrate seems to have helped the stream stabilize, so... Alright. Baldessian Annex. Oh, crap. If I were to go, I'd have to leave Solution 9, through Heritage Round, go all the way across here to Toliol. Toliol. Oh, I can take a boat. The boat to the Salt goes to Cheryl. I thought it went to, My colleagues, it will be just decided by your departure until we meet again. Safe journeys. Given that the preservation could not unlock the secrets of the key, it should come as no surprise that we too struggle to understand its nature. In any event, do give Tataru my regards when you see her. Oh, I ought to mention that we also uncovered information unrelated to the key. According to Shale, certain confidential reports are now accessible via devices in the Researcher's Commons and the Director's Office. You might wish to pursue the files before you depart for Sherilyn. Damn it, Stola, you gave me lore. Director's Office and Researcher's Commons. Okay. What's in here? Isn't this the place with the weird locker? Maybe not this room. Amongst the other personal effects, you will find what's presumably a director's data tablet. Closed locker stands next to the table. Search locker. It is the weird locker, isn't it? Yep. Memory duplication. It's well known that the Alexandria royal family a number of fundamental principles that come from the endless research. Among these were strict prohibitions for memory duplication. So I think I'm just going to move that over just a little bit so it's not covering my chat thing isn't covering it. However, in the wake of the storm surge, the professional government thought to revise its prohibition to make one key exception, Queen Sphene. Zara was ultimately made to equip her endless counterpart with a tier variant regulator, thereby enabling the routine backup of her memories. Intriguingly, it was Master Calyx who objected most strenuous to this proposal. Really? It was his assertion that one's corporeal form, whether flesh and blood or endless construct, is nothing more than a vessel, and that as a vessel it is to be modified and experimented upon should circumstances require it. Memory, however, was sacrosanct and inviolable, the very essence of life and personhood. When Master Calyx eventually acquiesced to the provisional government's request, a number of this facility's personnel duplicated their memories to verify the efficiency of the technology. Yet Master Calyx refused to even entertain the notion. To this day, he has avoided creating even a single backup of his own memories, a resolution which I myself have chosen to emulate. Interesting. The previous inaccessible research objective section is now available for perusal. Primary research objective of Containment Complex 1029 is the indefinite preservation of the Endless. Continued improvements to soul shell and regulator functionality are intended to facilitate the Endless Sphene's management of living memory. It is via this process of iteration that we endeavor to identify and resolve any and all issues inherent in endless creation. Chief among known issues is our present inability to control the key, for if we fail to secure the reflections as additional sources of ether, our ultimate goal will remain forever out of reach. Well, we have a journey ahead of us. Because I am silly and have always played Saber as one who, if she can, does not teleport. I don't know why. It's just the way I've always played her. I think it was just early on, I just went to enjoy the world, and just, as I'm running around, just look around. And also listen to the music. Now granted, this is not how I always play it. When I'm not in the actual quest, I do teleport. It's just when I'm doing the story, I don't use teleportation. This would be, if I actually had people in my chat and watching this live, would be a perfect time to talk and interact with people. Come, Relic. Tis a stormy day under the dome. This might be the first time I've seen it rain in here. It's been a while since I've ran these roads. Say what you will about Dawn Trail, I do enjoy the battle music from this game. It just has a really nice groove to it. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. Follow the tracks to the Vanguard, and then Vanguard to the next zone. Well, at least it's not raining here. Fair skies. Yeah, please don't ask me to pronounce some of these places' names. I trip over normal words in my native language. Oh, set the moon. Oh, I seem to have lost the road. There we go. Turn south, and I should be heading for the city. Do, 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 do. Do you love the nighttime skyboxes? No, I'm not trying to look up your dress, Saber. Well, outfit, Saber. I'm trying to look at the sky. I really should get you start announcing my streams, at least on Blue Sky. Maybe I'm just afraid of people actually showing up. Especially when I'm doing 14. Even though most people on Blue Sky that I talk to would, or follow me, would be related to 14. Is this the right? Yeah. It's been a while since I've been here. Just seeing if there's any additional quests. I do love how they left the sound of the fingers sliding on the strings in some of the music. Just makes it sound like it's someone just sitting on the corner strumming a guitar, rather than something that is way overproduced. Oh. Wait. How do I get to the Badessian Annex again? Oh! He's the innkeeper. Hey, how'd you two beat me? You probably teleported. Cheaters. Oh dear, it occurs to me that I neglected to bring gifts from Terrell. Considering the extra work they've had to handle in my absence, I dare say owe them a veritable mountain of snacks at the very least. Always thinking about food, Graha. I thought it best to hear what Uchiha has to say ere we meet with Tataru. I do hope she is well. Welcome back, and what a pleasure it is to see you too, Saber. Thanks for contacting us, Ojika. We came as soon as we could. Of course, I felt prudent given how troubled Tataru was. Your concern is much appreciated, as it so happens we reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shale and Yustola have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make this trip. Oh, that's relief. Now let me fetch Tataru for you. Crap, I can't move this. But don't you take a moment to relax in the main hall? I'm sure you're all still fatigued from your journey. Okay, I guess cutscenes. Just have to remember to turn the chat cover off. Not sure if I can make that a hotkey so I don't have to click off screen. Given how frequent Tataru is away on business these days, 'tis a small miracle we're in the same place at the same time. Only now is it beginning to feel like we've actually returned. Such fun memories within these four walls. I thought I hid my mouse. Voice acting? Please?
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask.
Tataru!
Welcome back.
The true final boss of Final Fantasy XIV.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention.
Uh-oh.
Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star. I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with. But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
A deeper connection to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tiral. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tiral taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolal.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir!
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Clutium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fissure? Oh no, no, no! Ah!
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose! Come on!
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
How do I get back to
Thank
Garlemald?
you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
Okay. I'm just once again checking to see if there's a way to hide my mouse. Because I thought I had it hidden, but as you can see, no I don't. there is, I am not seeing it at the moment. Oh well. Clearly you made the right decision coming to come to Shareland, though I dearly wish circumstances of return were not so grave. I don't believe we've seen Sancred or Orleance since our battle with the Endless Fiend, have we? They too must have returned here at some point. I've been told Alphanon and Alice have withdrawn to Tyrium to request aid on the front lines. They seem intent on rejoining the battle once reinforcements were ready, but I shall tell them to wait until you arrive. Sveen has been added to the Unending Codex. And just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Fortunately, there is yet time for us to make a difference. Let us make haste for Tillium. Hi. These names. Alright, how the heck do I get to Garlemon? It's been so long. Airship. Airship from Alamiga. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. Why do I do this to myself? So, I go to Limsa, Limsa to... Alright. Are you the one who takes me back to Limsa? Yep. It's under character configuration. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay. Place where you dare not risk streaming while running certain programs in the past, because who knows what you would see, whether you wanted to or not. The only place worse would be the quicksand. I remember when I first started playing, there was a player character who was made to look just like these two Makote, and they would stand right there as part of the intro group. Wonder whatever happened to them. Olda, Gordania, Ishgard, Goldsasuke. I was hoping there'd be one to Alamigo. Why haven't we made an airship route to Alamigo at this point? We're allies, are we not? Come, relic. Let us be off. towards the wall. Can't remember. I think we talked to this guy? Yeah. It's been a long time since I've been here. This is also one of the reasons why I do this insanity and don't teleport. This world is so massive. So many places. That's a big bug. Now once you get through the story, you hardly ever go back to a zone. Hey, ugly. So, sometimes taking the time to run through these places. This brings back memories. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Okay, cross the peaks. Wait, I think I can go this way. So maybe I should just hide the UI when I'm running like this. Really enjoy the scenery. Except when I have to talk to someone. No, right way. If you're wondering why aren't I flying with my chocobo? Canonically, it's only black chocobos that are supposed to be able to fly. Relic is purple. Because purple, better than all. us through this town. And this should take us into the next zone. Cross that zone, and then we can finally take the airship to Garlemald. God, the twins are going to be dead by the time I get there. Let's see here. How do I get into the city again? Can I go through the main gate? I honestly can't remember. And I remember the battle here. God, I hope I'm right about this, that I can get into the city here. Because then we blow the door. Oy. Crap. Okay, there is a way into the city somehow. Must be over here. Oh yeah, I should have just looked at the map. That was just a dead end. For some reason I thought it led over here. Come on, where the heck do I get into the city? I've completely forgotten. Aren't you a big guy? What am I missing? Ah, I ran right by it, didn't I? ay. Okay, well, at least I'm in the city. Now I'm just getting lost in the city. Oh. And finally to Garlemald. Jesus Christ. I'm glad there is no one watching this. Yeah, you just want the connection with the void. Just look at that friggin' tower. Okay, so... would have been neat if they added void scent mobs. Alright, if I remember, the entrance to the underground area is right over here. Oh, look who we have here. Let's see what everybody has to say. Moment, my friend, now let's hearken to Alphinode's words. It's been far too long, Saber. Thank you for coming at such short notice. I'm glad you're here. Ah, Saber, you made it in time.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries.
Whenever is it?
Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are two focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of Voidsent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
Oh, the dungeon. Well, let's see here. I have a gang to choose from. In these frosty climes, the weather is much an adversary as a Voidsent, we ought not to tarry. The Citium once supplied the Imperial Army with all manner of munitions and war machina. Like many such facilities, I am told it has fallen to ruin in the wake of the Empire's collapse. Even the Magitech support, the Garleans are struggling to beat back the Voidsent. We must join them as soon as possible. I can't say I have your knack of dispatching Voidsent, but our time in Terrell gave me the opportunities to hone my skills. You shan't find me waiting. I've seen the preparations. I suggest we sally forth and ere the cold winds sap our strength. I got a team to build. I always do the dungeon first with NPCs. Though, I think I'd rather have Graha.
I stand ever ready.
Do the dungeon first with NPCs just for the story. And to learn the fights myself. Oh, ain't he cute? Alright. Well, that was unexpected. A little out of practice.
still.
You mean a magic touch the varmint? Come on now, say you can keep up.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
You underestimate me!
I have you!
I have you now!
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Oh. That's a big ugly. Baleful Eye, be on your guard. So this guy's probably going to have some luck mechanics. Eye of the Scorpion. Don't look. Oh, at least I got frozen into cold pose. Oh. Alpha no? Little healing be nice? Oh, moving targets. Okay. Interesting.
You'll not escape this!
Oh boy.
Hold still.
I mean, I didn't technically move when he hit me. I'm glad that didn't count against me. Kind of a neat boss. Oh! I forgot to put my chat cover back up. Oops. Oh, this ain't looking good.
Allow me.
Talk about going off the beaten path. Oh, more friends. I'll get the ugly one. Which one's the ugly one? They're all the ugly ones. Oh crap.
You'll not escape this! Allow me.
They're all yours. Whee! Oh, this is a boss arena. Oh, Jesus. Ain't you cute? One moment. Okay. Short. Well, he isn't short. Yeah, I went there. Oh. Interesting boss arena, too. Did they have to give jiggle physics to the belly button? Graha? You may go. Oh boy. Okay, so he doesn't speak Wolfmate. Oh. What? Ah, I keep getting clipped. Oh god, he's doing it again. No, some heals, please. He was cute. I gotta figure out how to handle that rolling attack, though. I kept getting clipped by the second one. 1 second, I need to clean my glasses here. Alright, away we go. Oh, these are interesting.
You'll not escape this!
You underestimate me!
Yikes. This place is looking rough. Alice, what the hell are you doing all the way up there? Girl, I know you want to show me up, but getting yourself killed isn't the way to do it.
I have you!
I guess we're supposed to go in there. Oh boy. What the fudge is that? Oh, it's the airships. That's interesting, how they have them tethered up there like that. Just getting a quick drink. Alice, calm down, girl.
You cannot stop us! You'll not escape this!
This is very worrisome. Sorry, I'm getting a little sloppy here. I'm getting tired. Uh-oh. What's going on?
You cannot stop us!
I think I had a little hiccup in my connection there. Aren't you cute? Where the heck is he? Malphus. That name sounds familiar. Malphus. Graha? Oh. Oh boy, one of these.
You underestimate me.
Oh boy. Oh, that was nasty. What the fudge does this mean? Oh, Jesus. This keeps getting better and better. Oh, this is... Whoa! Try to predict her attacks.
I have you now.
Okay, well, whatever I did it right. Back to being a little more mysterious. Oh. Music. Be careful. I don't trust this guy.
I think that's all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over.
Oh.
I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people.
Can we close the fissure first?
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
Sorry.
You want to go back? To the void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place? We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration. I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void, I'm sure of it.
We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
No, she won't. Well, she did disappoint Saber by going with Golbez. Broke her heart.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh,
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Oh, Lord.
Well then, shall we head back?
You know, this is lining up almost perfectly. Let's talk to everybody. The boy's come a long way. All the credit to Zero for nudging him in the right direction. With this fissure sealed, I dare say the voice and incursion at the end. Voids had not only absorbed the ether of those they consumed, but their thoughts as well. With such a legion of minds at their disposal, one hopes they can prove a capable ally for Zero. You have my heartfelt appreciation. Without your intervention, I have no doubt the casualties that would have been far greater. Julius was quick to put our words, or rather those of the Dawn Servant, into practice. Reports have begun trickling in. By all accounts, the Ilsbar contingent was successful in containing the threat on their front. For the voice sent to attack in such numbers just as they were finding our feet, I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you. Thank you all. You may now enter Lithium with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of the feature, open a Trust interface located under Duty main menu. Alright. Hey, and look at that. It is 2 in the morning. This is my sign-off time. Seems like a perfect place to leave off, finish the dungeon, and we'll see what part 2 holds for us tomorrow night. Until then, well, I know there's no one watching, but if you're watching the VOD, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to give a follow, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night, where we'll pick up with question mark, question mark, question mark. Boy. Alright. Night all. Take care.